Okay.
Oh, I feel like I need to go up now.
Yeah.
Am I tall? Don't answer that.
Almost there.
No one answered that.
Halfway there.
You're rolling.
All right, here we go. Raevyn Ferguson, ladies and gentlemen. All right, Raevyn, so tell us, what do you love about acting? Why did you decide to go into acting?
I think that I've spent a lot of my life watching people and waiting for my voice to matter. Like, I played sports my entire life, so I was a competitive dancer, then I was a competitive basketball player, and I was playing basketball in college, and I started acting in college, and I did some stuff in like middle high school, but it never aligned. But I remember watching my first stage show, and just like my parents are real young, so always watching TV and movies and everything, and watching the relatability of those people, and watching myself. Like, I remember watching Brandy Whitney Houston's Cinderella from like 1997, and that was the first time I had seen a black princess. And I fully believe in another lifetime that I was a princess. I still think so to say. I really do think that I am a princess, but watching that made me just feel so seen. And after I did my first show, a little girl, like a 15-year-old girl, came up to me and said the same thing to me, and it felt like the stars just aligned in that moment. Like, everything felt like that was where I was supposed to be. And so I think that I love acting because it not only allows me to walk in a purpose outside of myself, but it also allows me to let myself be seen, because I'm very good at hiding.
Yeah, that's great. So, well, you're opening up in this class in a beautiful way, and it's a beautiful thing to see, so trust
Thank
it.
you.
All right, well, let's go over these questions here. What is your favorite word?
I think my favorite word is sonder.
Sonder.
It's the feeling of like watching the people around you and realizing that they all have their own lives going on. And like, I act and I write, and I've been writing for a long time, so it's like people watching. I really appreciate people watching. So like being like, I wonder, we both going the same way, but as soon as I turn on this highway, they going straight. I wonder where they're going or what's going on. So I really appreciate like having this consciousness of the other people around me.
Great. What is your least favorite word?
Ironically, even though I'm an actor and I hear it all the time, no. It's because like when people around me, like, I feel like there is no reason to really tell me no, in the nicest way possible. Like, people around me, my friends and stuff, like, and I'll be like, let's go skating, or let's go get some food, and people be like, no, for what? Like, what was that for? So probably no, yeah, because I'm learning to go with the flow. I'm very calculated, very planned, so I'm working on this yes and moment of my life.
Great.
So when people say no, it feels like a why would you do that? Like,
Did I tell you about that book Shonda Rhimes wrote? Yeah, you should read it. I should have brought it for you. I'll bring it next year.
Yay.
Okay, what turns you on? What excites you?
What turns me on? Just kidding. Yeah, keep it PG. I think what excites me is love. I love love. I know I'm gonna get looks for saying that, but it's like even not even romantic love, platonic love. It's like just in general. I was with one of my directors, and I was trying to kind of figure out this character, and it wasn't like a character that had a romantic relationship in the show, but he told me, he was like, every story that you will ever see or ever do is a love story.
Yeah.
He's like, it's the love between two people, between a person and a thing. Like, anytime and so that really opened my perspective as an actor to kind of focus, like, what is the thing that's stopping you from telling a person, I love you, I'm sorry, or let's work it out. And that's your kind of barrier, and that's where you're coming from as an actor. And so knowing that, again, I'm also a hopeless romantic, so I just love actually like romantic love in general, but I think I operate in such a space of connection. Like, I love connecting with other people, that watching it happen for other people as well. Just like, I love watching love in general. So it really excites me.
What turns you off?
What turns me off? I think I feel like I'm a person that people can be very candid and open with. And so I feel like diverting or like not being like just straightforward, because there are some things I just like don't understand, like traffic, don't get it. Everybody just go. So there's just like small things in life where I feel like it should be straightforward, and I appreciate a straightforward approach to life. And so I think that beating around the bush or lies, omission, just stuff like that, where it's like we could have handled this, like we're all adults, we're mature enough to have candid, open, honest conversations. I feel like feeling like you have to move around in a weird way, I don't really like that.
All right. What sound or noise do you love?
The saxophone.
Oh,
I
really?
love jazz. My dad, when he used to drive me to school, would play like this XM station called Watercolors. It was a jazz. I'm like, why are we listening to this? Like, at the time I was like, we should be listening to Radio Disney. But I feel like jazz is I also love music, so I feel like jazz is the musical embodiment of love. And the journey of where like love goes, like the ups and downs and everything. Like any movie, I watched a lot of Spike Lee movies growing up with my parents, and so a lot of his soundtracks are jazz soundtracks. Like you don't have a lot of pop songs or anything, or rap songs in his, because like you still encapsulate the feelings that are going on, the anger, the hurt, the romance, anything. It's just like a different chord or like a different pace of the music. So I just love the saxophone.
I hope you get to work with him one of these days.
Oh my gosh, that's a dream.
That'd be great. What sound or noise do you hate?
Forks on a plate.
Forks on a plate.
Little scratchy. Basically the sound I just made with my shoe. Yeah, my ears are very sensitive, even though it's probably because I blast music all the time. But, like, yeah, that sound of like knives and forks on a plate.
Goes right in the air.
Yeah.
What is your favorite curse word? You might say it when you hear fork.
Damn, I don't know. I feel like I do like fuck, because it's like it's very, you can move around with it.
It's an all-purpose
like, fuck,
word.
yeah, I fucked up. Or it's like, damn. That food was fucking good. Like, yeah, you know, like it's a very passionate word. I feel like I like the passion that goes into fuck.
Right. What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
I would love to go back to my roots and attempt to be a professional dancer again. Like I just love dance. I love dancing, and there's something about like movement art that really moves me. So it's a lot of technique and it's a lot of work, but I'm in the process of trying to redo it again. But yeah, I love dancing.
I can see you exploring that. I can see that. What profession would you not like to do?
I started college ironically as a civil engineering major, and I walked into Calc 2 for 15 minutes and I dropped the class and walked out and switched my major. And so I think knowing that anything that has to do, it's not the fact that I can't do STEM. I want this to be very clear. I'm a very like STEM heavy, like president of the National Society of Black Engineers in high school and everything, doing Lego robotics for 10 years. Don't judge me. But I don't want anything to do with it anymore. I'm tired. Like, my kids are going to be screwed when they ask me for help on math, because now it's new math. I don't know what they teaching no more. I'm out. I'm out. All the engineering, the bio majors, the doctors, they got it. I don't want to do any of that.
Right. If heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
I believe heaven exists. I think I want him to say that I did a great job walking in the purpose that he gave me.
Yeah.
I feel like my entire life, I was never a kid that knew what I wanted to do my whole life. Like I remember my mom used to tell me that she wanted to be a lawyer since she was 10, and now she is. My dad always wanted to help people, and he does like great nonprofit work, and I was just like always bouncing around. I never knew where my head was. I thought I wanted to be a vet, but then I saw Marley and Me, and I was like, scratch that. And so I just really think that knowing that this journey of not knowing where I was ever going to go, and trusting him and being able to just like release and surrender, that it ultimately was what he exactly wanted me to do. Wherever I go is exactly what he wanted for me.
Well, I see you have a lot of gifts, so could take you a lot of places, but I look forward to seeing what it is. And I'm glad it brought you here. So.
I'm so glad it brought me here. Thank you so much.
Raevyn Ferguson, everybody. All right. Thank you, Raevyn.